What's up, everyone? It's NFL Week 14, and this is the Wiseguys, where we break down every game on the NFL main slate from a betting perspective. My name's Kevin Allen, aka the Geek, from Sharp App, and I have the man himself, Philadelphia radio host legend, actor extraordinaire, and all-around awesome guy, Anthony Cuz Gargano. What's up, my man?
My brother, the Geek.
You
What do
know
you say,
it.
Geek is the realest?
Man, honestly, your bets have been coming in. It's shocking. It's shocking.
I actually got a lot of good stuff this week.
And same here. This is one of my favorite weeks of the year. Could go great, could go horrible, but I mean, we got to tout the calls last week. I mean, the big call 49ers play. Push all the money in. Iron Sheik. I was watching old school WWF wrestling shows, trying to understand what's the Sheik thing going on here.
That's the Sheik play, baby. That's my man, the Sheik. The Sheik used to look. I'm in South Philly right now, and I'll show you. All right.
There it is.
This is the neighborhood. That's the neighborhood.
Lock your door.
This is my neighborhood. The Sheik was from not too far away. The Sheik ran
Over there.
Back in the day, you used to go any of these joints, any of these houses, somebody was writing numbers.
You know what? That's just and now it's all but you know, the evolution.
Now it's all right. It's all legal.
It's all legal now. The evolution. But man, you killed it. I got some Sheik bets this week as well, and I hope we're on the same page with a lot of these. It's one of my favorite weeks of the season. So let's jump right into it. Not a ton of time. First game on the slate, Jets at Buffalo. Buffalo 10-point favorites at home. 43-point total in this one. Cuz what do you say?
I like the Jets and over. I just think the Jets. I think too many points. No Von Miller. But listen, I like other games better. But I do like the Jets, and I like over.
Yeah, I don't. It's interesting. A lot of the bets are coming in here. I guess a lot of the money is actually coming in on the Bills, which I don't really fully understand. But I agree with you. I think the Jets defensively are really good, and there's no way I would want to be laying 10 in a spot like this. So if there's a bet at all, hang on, 4.
Every time my phone just rings, it throws me. It blocks us off, throws us off.
That's the thing that they're gonna. I don't know how to stop that, but
I know. Yeah.
Well, that's all right. So I'm gonna edit that out. 5 minutes in. Here we go. All right. Next up, second bet of the slate, because Cleveland at Cincinnati, with the Bengals coming in at home as 5.5-point home favorites, 46.5-point total in this one.
I love Cincinnati in this game. I do. I think Cincinnati. Couple reasons. One, I told you about Deshaun Watson. It's going to take him. I knew he would struggle last week against Houston. He's going to struggle again against Cincinnati. This is a rematch, and this is a revenge game for Cincinnati. Cleveland beat them at home on a Monday night, 32-13. I love the Bengals. They're hot. They're playing better, and I think the line is only reason why it's not 7, 8 is because of Deshaun Watson. And he's going to struggle, man. You can't just sit out for 2 years and walk into the middle of the season and set the world on fire. I love the Bengals in this game.
I am 1,000,000% on board. I think there's a narrative about Burrow having not beaten Cleveland, in his career, and that's affecting things a little bit here. Throw it out. Last week you saw the Browns win that game fully based on defense. Their offense looked like shit against the worst defense in the league. So I expect more of the same. I'm off on Nick Chubb and all of that nonsense. I love the Bengals here as well. The Bengals are a real, actual good team with very few weaknesses, and the Browns are not. So big bet. I love this one.
Yep.
Loved it. All right. Next up, we've got Houston at Dallas, 17.5-point.
Too many points
on this one. Yeah, it's ridiculous.
Too many points. I mean, I know Dallas 59 last week, and the game got crazy and all. It's too many points. You can't be laying 17.5 points. I'm not anxious to bet on Houston. I think there are other games, but it's Houston and nobody for me.
You want to hear an interesting DFS stat for this game?
Yeah.
Dallas's defense is the defense that scores the most fantasy points on average on the season, above expectation. And Houston offense is the one that gives up the most points per game to opposing defense. It's like two great tastes that taste even. It's almost like too crazy. It's too much. It's overwhelming.
Wow. So the Cowboys defense is the big play?
Yes. Yeah. An easy one. Cowboy. I mean, it's like on paper, this is probably the best matchup I've almost ever seen for any defense. It's like that.
That's awesome.
I haven't seen the numbers ever match up like that, but it's pretty awesome. But yeah, I agree with you. I'm not laying 17.5 ever.
No.
All right. Next game. But
especially off a team that put up 59 last week. I mean, I'll be honest with you. If I didn't like other games, I would make them a play. I would make Houston a play.
Yeah, I'm with you.
I think Houston covers.
I could see it. 17.5. This is a National Football League game.
Yep.
I'm not laying 17.5. I don't think I need to do the Houston bet. Again, I agree. There's some other bets I absolutely love, and so there's no need, but I'd be on the Houston side of that one. All right, cuz, here we go. Vikings at the Lions. Lions are at home. 2-point favorites in this one. Vikings have the good record. Lions kind of playing well, and it's all coming to a head in this divisional matchup. How do you see it going down?
I'm taking the Lions. I like the Lions roar in this one. The line's telling you to take the Lions too. Listen to the line. 2-point favorite. Detroit against a 10-2 team. Are you kidding me? Come on, they're begging you to take Minnesota. The Minnesota's the sucker bet. Don't be a sucker. Play the Lions.
Sucker bet. Don't be a sucker. I already played the Lions.
Because you're not a sucker.
I ain't a sucker.
That's right. You ain't a sucker.
Don't make me go into Easy E. Think I got I ain't a sucker. All right. Anyway, I'm not gonna do the raps, but I ain't a sucker.
I like your raps.
Yeah, well, I appreciate it. Yeah, I love that bet as well.
I'm a hip hop fan, so you know.
Lionel, listen, we're from the same era, from the same time period.
That's right.
NWA was on my headphones through high school.
Right.
Miami. It was like that was my stuff. All right,
I love it.
Here we got the home team Eagles taking on the Giants. Giants are at home, 7-point favorites here.
Bet it now. Bet it now. Bet it now. The problem is, I'm afraid this thing's going to go past the football number, and I don't like it as much if you got like 7.5. But I keep going X&O in the game. You're going to mention it. Saquon has a stiff neck, sore neck. Dable says he's probably not going to play. He said he might not play. Even if he does play, this is a team that's kind of getting exposed. They're not good. Now, usually it's tough, division game, but I look at and match it up the Eagles. I don't see how the Giants keep it close. I really don't, because the Giants like to blitz. Well, Hurts moves. I would be surprised if they shut down the Eagles' offense. I don't think they could score on the Eagles.
Where are they getting offense from? Barkley is the only real good player on the Giants offense, period.
And if he doesn't play, I don't know what you're doing. Right, you going Richie James all day? Bellinger? No. I mean, come on.
Richie James against, Darius Slay? Come on. Bad wide receivers don't do well against good cornerbacks. It's not a good scene. I totally agree with you. And guys who are watching this, remember, all of these odds and compared, all the good stuff is available on Sharp app alongside all this other great stuff and my bets that are official that I get from Anthony more often than not. So check out the Sharp app. Make sure you download that as well. All right, next up, I love it. There's a play on the Eagles. Boom, it's on the list. Next up, and this is a game I'm obsessed with. This is my push the chips in game. Baltimore at Pittsburgh. All right, Baltimore without Lamar Jackson +2. Game total an anemic 36.5. What? 36.5? It's pretty low.
Yeah, you and I are on the same page. We both believe in Huntley. We hunt for Huntley, and I love the over. I love the Baltimore team total over 17.5. Are you kidding me? They're scoring more than 17.5 on the Steelers. I think the Steelers defense is good. It's better at Wattback, but it's not stopping Huntley. Huntley can move, and Lamar's been struggling. I'll take it all day. I'll take it all day. Give me the over. Give me the over team totals. My favorite play is over Baltimore team total 17.5.
I love that you cut it down to the team total. Didn't even occur to me. I'm on that as well, and I think I like it better than the overall over for the entire game.
So do I.
Love that. I love them both, and I like Baltimore to cover +2. So I'm all about this game. Yeah, we both are on the same page. Huntley's good. This guy went 27 for 33 against Denver last week. That wasn't last year. That was last week. And if you look at his returns, they were spectacular.
And he moves. He runs. Like, I love the kid. Kid's not bad.
He's a clone of Lamar Jackson, and this was a guy who would have gotten a shot at actually starting for a team had Baltimore let him go or been willing to trade him. So I think he's really good. I'm all about this game, and this is my my favorite bet of the week, the over. And now you've convinced me the team total better. 17.5, 17. Yeah, the team total better than the game total.
Can I give you a quick strategy? So bet the over Baltimore 17.5, and then smaller bet, much is the pizza bet, laying 7 with Baltimore.
I like it. How about
or lay 3
parlay, laying the 7 in a parlay with the over?
No, I'm saying you bet the over team total, and this way that's your big bet. That's your 10-unit bet, and then 1 unit on the pizza bet, which would be Baltimore either -3. I'm a little maniac. I would go -7 because you're going to get a huge number, +3 something. But you could always do the -3. That's probably +220, 230.
I love it. I love the play. All right. Next up, Jacksonville at Tennessee. Tennessee's at home, 3.5-point favorites.
Yeah, I don't like it.
This one's
I don't like it. I don't like it. I don't trust. I lean Tennessee, but I don't trust that team. That team, and I watched them up close. I mean, they should do better against Jacksonville, but I'm not trusting that team.
I think Tennessee will be missing Treylon Burks in this game.
Yeah, and they're going to miss him bad. They need him.
Yeah, no, they have no one else. So I think it's a big problem for the Titans. Jacksonville also coming off the ugly loss, and I know that's a Cuz special team coming off a loss where they didn't look very good. They bounce back the next week, look a little bit better. So yeah, I think it's a Jacksonville or pass situation as well. I didn't bet this one either. I don't have a great, but without Treylon Burks, I'm leaning more. By the way, if Tennessee wins, Derrick Henry will smash. So it's like if you're going to bet Tennessee to win this game, you might as well bet Derrick Henry to score 2 touchdowns in a crazy parlay, because that's what they're going to need in order, and that'll actually get you some incredible odds. So that's what they're going to need in order to win this, and I like that approach.
I like the way you think, Geek Aurelius. Yes.
Yeah, if it's happening, it's happening through Henry. All right, this one I do like a bet on. KC at Denver, cuz 9.5 points.
Lay it all day.
They can't score.
They can't score. I agree. KC will score. I'll lay it on the. I don't care. I lay up to 13.5. I'm with you. I love Kansas City.
Yeah. Now
it's a complete mismatch.
If you're doing teasers this week, this is one that if I was teasing it down, I would feel wildly comfortable just doing that. I'll give you the perfect teaser that you could feel comfortable putting a big bet on, cuz. Just tease this with Eagles -7. You can get them both really down to low. Eagles, you get down to -1. Essentially, it's a money line. And with KC, you're going to be at like -3. They're winning by more than 3. So that's a comfortable teaser for me where I can get a little bit of plus money and just like feel comfortable betting it a little bigger than I normally do, because I don't have to worry about some weird backdoor cover from Denver or some shit like that, or these backdoor. Both of these teams are winning their games, or I feel good about it. So I might go max bet on that teaser and just load up on it.
I got you. I like it.
I think I got to build a big parlay with that teaser. I got to get my Baltimore sides. There's a lot of this is going to be an epic week. I feel it.
Yeah, it's weird. I like a lot of pieces this week.
I'm feeling epic. All right, here's a sharp game, and I want you to tell me what the sharp side is. Carolina at Seattle. Carolina is +4 in this one.
Yeah, it's Carolina's the sharp side.
That's right. Now, I don't really know why Carolina's the sharp side, but it is. All the money's come in on Carolina. The line has moved from +7 to +4. Is it because Darnold didn't look that bad? Is that what happened?
I guess. I mean, listen. I believe in sharp plays. I really do. But this is a game. I don't need to bet. I think it's more of a bet against Seattle, who has not looked great recently. I just think, man, we just mentioned. So if you have, I don't know, let's make a round number up. You have 10 units to bet. I get you like to have some fun and you want to spread them around, but you're much better off taking the unit you were going to play on this game and putting it on one of our other games.
I almost want to only bet it just to prove the sharp side works. But beyond that, it's
they don't bet it. It's a waste of time.
Last night's game, it was such a sharp side on the Rams. Like everybody knew, and I was like, why? What is going on here? But of course they came back. So that was one of those ones too where you see like all the money. You could see that on the sharp app. If you look at the betting handle, it shows you which side the sharps are on. And then when on last night's game, even more so on the sharp report, we had reports from the sports book that they were massively liable and they needed the Rams to cover. They were going to lose a shitload of money if the Rams didn't cover. And I said to people, like, even though I kind of like the other team, I was like, the sports books, they don't take that liability on lightly. If they're doing that, they have a good reason. So be careful. That is a sharp side. And it worked out. It's really amazing having that information at our fingertips at times. All right. Bucks, 49ers, big cock Brock. It's catching on. Brock Purdy.
Big cock Brock.
That's the thing.
You're out of your mind. I love it. Bucks, I have a strong play here. Strong play on the Niners. I'm coming back with the Niners again, and this is squarely a play against the Buccaneers offensive line. Look, it took a miracle to come back against the Saints, and the Saints are not a good team. The Niners defense is a game-changing defense. They will harass Brady. I think this thing's way too late. I love the Niners. You could buy the hook and lay 3, or you could lay 10 like I'll do.
You see me nodding here. I could not agree more.
This is an XO bet for me.
Brady
I mean,
sucks.
it really is.
All that San Francisco needs to do is hand it off to Christian McCaffrey. They'll be able to score. They'll be fine. Brady will not be able to move the football. Like they're bad against bad teams.
They are.
And it's not a fluke. It's not I had a bad day. Brady, I'm sorry, sacrilegious. Brady is falling off a cliff. He's throwing the ball.
Well, I mean, I just don't think they can protect him. I think protection is a huge issue. I don't know that he's falling off a cliff as much as he can't protect, and he misses Antonio Brown.
He's when I say he's falling off a cliff, listen, he's the GOAT of all time. And now he's like a human back there. He's looking like Matt Ryan back there, not being, getting sacked all the time, turnovers, not throwing with accuracy. So that's what I mean. And, I think the era is coming to an end with Tom.
I just think, but you can't protect them. And the Niners are going to come after them. I think this game's got a chance to get ugly.
Yeah, I love San Francisco defense in this one as well. So we're fully on board. San Francisco defense, one of my DFS plays. All right, Sunday Night Football. I got a play here too. I got plays on all of this, guys. And we're on the same side of every single one. There's no Butler. There's no one going to be Butler in any kind of services next week. It's not happening. We're on the same page, which I love. Miami.
Yeah, what about this game? Now, this is going to be interesting if we're on the same side.
I do have a side on this one, so I hope we're on the same side. All right. Oh, fuck. All right. Miami at the Chargers. They're on the road. 3-point road underdog. Oh, 3-point road favored Miami. Chargers home underdog. Don't normally like to go with road favorites. But for me, I'm on the Miami side of this one.
Oh,
Are we up against each other here? Oh, boy. We're up against it.
It's war. I like the Chargers, brother. I do.
You're taking the 3.
Chargers. Yeah, I'm taking the 3.
I like the Miami side of this one. So I'm going to go up against you on this one bet. Now, this isn't my favorite bet of the week. Of course, that's the Ravens situation. I like a lot of the other ones we talked about, but I just think Miami's a better team. Chargers find a way to lose. They're a find a way to lose kind of a team. They always find a way.
I hear you. I get you. I just question. I'm not a Tua fan. So I look at him and I go, I think the Chargers have talent. They have ability. And I mean, Tyreek and, Waddle. I mean, obviously they're nasty, but I think I think the Chargers are due to finally kind of have a big game. And Keenan Allen, no injury designation. I like them. I think they can move the ball.
Mike Williams is back as well. I get it all, except I just think Miami can run it up their face with their running backs. They can throw it. There's just very little. I do like Tua, though. I think we disagree.
Yeah,
I like Tua. I like Tua a little bit, and I might like Tua more than I like Herbert. Like I'm very close together with Tua and Herbert as quarterbacks. That's right.
Oh God, no. Yeah, I'm not. To me, Tua can't shine Herbert's shoes. Like he can't hold his job.
He couldn't even be a spider for Herbert.
He's spider. I'll make him spider. Spider. Do a 2-step. I don't think Tua. I don't like Tua. And I love Herbert. So
yeah, we'll see how this one goes. But I'm on the Miami side. But betting a road favorite, I'd love to have that half a point. I do think it's going to be. I think this game is going to be close. Like in those half points, I might have to do money line on this one to make it comfortable. So we'll see, or maybe not. We'll see. All right, last game of the week, cause Patriots at Arizona. Patriots 1.5 point road favorites. Let's hit this one quick. We're up against a hard stop. So
I like New England.
Yeah, New England given 1.5.
I don't buy them at all. So I like New England. I'm with you.
I'm not sure I'm gonna bet that one. I'm gonna allow the whole thing to marinate between now and Monday night. But summarize. Okay, we've got big bets on Raven team total. We like Cincinnati, both of us.
I like the Ravens team total big time. I do like the Eagles. You got to get it now if you like it.
Detroit.
We love Cincinnati. We like Detroit. We love San Francisco.
There it is, San Fran. What an awesome week. I don't mind parlaying a bunch of these together. We're going to have a lot of fun this week.
Yeah, man.
Out there. Cuz I appreciate you being with me here. Get back to what you're doing. I'll get this thing going. And we will see you guys next time on another Wise Guys. Let's do this.